Hello, students, and welcome to our very first lesson in literature. Today, we will begin an exciting journey, one that will take us into the world of words, imagination, emotions, and human experiences. This lesson is called Literature and Life because that's exactly what literature is about. It's a reflection of life itself. So, let's start with the big question. What is literature? Many people think literature simply means books, poems, or stories. But literature is much more than that. It is the art of written or spoken expression. It uses language not only to inform, but to move, to inspire, and to make us think deeply about ourselves and the world around us. Literature captures human emotions, our joys and sorrows, our hopes and fears, our dreams and disappointments. It gives shape to our experiences through words that live on long after they are written. For example, when we read Romeo and Juliet, we don't just see two young lovers from Verona. We feel the pain of forbidden love, the consequences of pride, and the tragedy of misunderstanding. Or, when we read a simple poem like The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, we start thinking about the choices we make in life and how those choices shape our journey. That's what literature does. It connects our minds and hearts to the writer's world and helps us to understand life a little better. Now, literature comes in many forms, what we call literary genres. Each genre is a little different way of expressing human experience. Let's explore some of the main ones. First one, fiction. These are stories born from imagination. They may not be true in a factual sense, but they carry emotional truths about human life. For instance, novels like Harry Potter or To Kill a Mockingbird are fictional, but they teach us about courage, friendship, justice, and compassion. Second, non-fiction. This includes real stories, essays, and biographies that deal with actual people and events. Books like The Diary of Anne Frank help us understand the pain of war and the strength of the human spirit. Third, poetry. Poetry is the music of words. It expresses emotions and ideas in a concentrated rhythmic form. Even a few lines of poetry can touch our hearts, like in Shakespeare's sonnets or Rabindranath Tagore's verses that celebrate love, nature, and spirituality. Fourth, drama. These are works written to be performed on stage or on screen. Dramas bring stories to life through dialogue and action. Think of plays like Hamlet or modern dramas that portray the struggles and conflicts of everyday people. Fifth, folk literature. These are the old tales, myths, legends, and proverbs passed down from generation to generation. They carry the wisdom, humor, and traditions of our ancestors. Stories like Cinderella, the Panchatantra, or the Tortoise and the Hare. Each genre gives us a different doorway into human experience, helping us see life from many perspectives. Now that we know what literature is and its different forms, let's ask, what does literature have to do with life? The answer is everything. Literature and life are inseparable. Every poem, novel, or play is born out of human life, out of feelings, experiences, and struggles. Writers take what they observe and what they feel and turn it into stories that help us understand ourselves and others. Through literature, we travel across time and space. We can live 100 lives, we can experience what it's like to be a soldier, a queen, a child, or even a dreamer. We can walk through history, enter different cultures, and understand emotions we may never have felt ourselves. Literature teaches us empathy, to feel what others feel, to see the world through their eyes. It helps us think critically, question what is right or wrong, and imagine possibilities beyond our daily life. So remember, dear students, literature is not just about reading. for exams or memorizing names of authors. It's about experiencing life through words. It's about discovering beauty in language and truth in imagination. As we go deeper into our lessons, keep your mind open and your heart curious because every story, every poem, and every play has something to teach you about life, love, and humanity. This is the world of literature and life, a journey that begins with words but never truly ends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment below what are your thoughts on it.